Have you ever felt like no matter how smart or capable you know you are, you never do the things you say you want to do? You say things like, I want to learn Japanese, or I want to visit Greece, or this year I'm going to Marie Kondo the hell out of my house and create a cozy reading nook. Making these things a reality isn't about intelligence or talent. It's about overcoming patterns you might not even realize are holding you back. So today, I'm going to break down the 3 biggest traps stopping you from achieving your goals, and more importantly, how to break free from them. Smart people love to plan, and this is a double-edged sword. Planning feels productive, but overthinking causes this cycle where we're stuck preparing instead of actually doing. All right, we're going to get a little scientific here. So what this actually does is it creates a false illusion that we're actually making progress. But in reality, both in our minds and with our progress, it starts spiraling like so. So how does one break free from the overthinking spirals? Well, imagine spending weeks outlining a perfect language learning curriculum for the entire year, researching the science behind learning languages and using Duolingo religiously, but we never actually practice saying the words out loud to our Japanese friend. This feels like progress, but it's actually overthinking stemming from a fear of being judged on our pronunciation, disguised as progress. To overcome overthinking, which is actually some sort of fear, the key is learning to shift from planning to action without getting trapped in all the details. Here come the knife hands. Set a hard planning limit. For example, give yourself 24 hours to create a basic plan in your journal, and then commit to starting on a designated date. Planning is only useful if it's followed by action, and a mediocre plan with action beats a perfect plan that stays on paper. Kudo ga meikakusa wo umidasu no de ate, sono gyaku de wa arimasen. Now, let's look at another trap that might be holding you back. One you probably call having high standards. You might argue that your perfectionism is what makes you really good at what you do. This is true. However, I want to make it clear that perfectionism is also fear wearing a disguise. Fear of being judged, fear of failing, and ironically, fear of achieving your goals and not being able to maintain it or discovering that it was all for nothing. But do we really want our goals to be driven by fear or what we really want? So think of your favorite YouTuber. Now imagine that they keep rewriting the first part of their script, never moving on to the rest of the video. They're so obsessed with getting it right that they never even finish. They never film, they never hit upload and share something that could have helped other people. Perfectionism is our way of protecting ourselves from judgment. If it's never finished, it can't be critiqued. But this ultimately robs you from getting what you want. So how does one break free from the shackles of perfectionism? You redefine success. Replace perfect with good enough. For every project or task, set a specific threshold for completion, like writing and filming a video in less than 3 hours. Once you hit it, celebrate the growth, momentum, and the new information granted to you through completion, and move on to the next thing. Yeah! I did it! Woo! And finally, let's talk about a trap that almost every high achiever falls into at some point. Validation. Let's be honest. External validation feels great, and we've been conditioned to crave it. But when everything we do is based on the likelihood of receiving a round of applause, you're handing over control of your progress. And here's why that's a problem. Imagine launching a project that you're excited about, only to get a lukewarm response. Suddenly, you're questioning the entire thing, even though it was meaningful to you in the first place. When your progress depends on other people clapping, you're handing over not only your progress, but control over your self-worth and losing sight of your real why behind your goals in the first place. To break this cycle, you need to shift the focus inward. So ask yourself, would I still want to work on this goal even if no one noticed or cared? If the answer is yes, you're on the right track, and then use your journal to write down how you felt as soon as you completed the goal, and remember it even when the external world is silent. Okay, thank you. Regardless, I feel good in here. So if this resonated with you and you're ready to get out of your own way and start making bold moves towards your goals, you're gonna love my goal setting masterclass, which comes as a bonus to my Power Moves workshop. Click the link below to learn more. TTYL. Yeah, I did it. Woo. Boosh. Damn, my thighs are sweaty.